So I am almost done packing up my wood shop. It's all been bundled up, torn down, and packed into some shipping containers that are going to be transported to our new house across country. And the moving trucks will be arriving soon to move the house and pack it all up and get it on trucks. And then my wife and I will be jumping into our vehicles. I'm towing the RV, and we're going to follow those moving trucks, cross country on this big, almost 3,000 mile journey. But I just wanted to say, we're so excited about this move. We're transitioning into our, retired, semi-retired life, and our kids are grown. They will still live here in Washington State. And so there's this tug and pull of my wife and I pursuing our dream to live in a warmer climate, to have a farm. And we're so excited about that. We're so excited about the new place. But there's this tug and pull because, we're leaving our kids and we don't know where they're going to land. They're just finishing up college and law school and things like that. So it's like they could land anywhere in the country. So we can't really make our decisions on where we live based on where they might live because we don't know that yet. So we're doing what we think is best for us and trying to pull this escape artist trick where we're leaving an extremely expensive place to live to live in a place where we can have more land and a better sort of lifestyle for a lot less money. So, that's what's best for us, and we're excited about it, but you still have this emotional roller coaster of, oh my gosh, are we leaving family? I have, my parents and my siblings live in this state, so we're gonna have to plan, trips back frequently. And our ultimate goal is to eventually buy another place up here, a small place that we can buy kind of in a tourist area up here and rent it out during the year. And then in the summer months, come stay up here so then we can be with family and things like that when it's nice up here. But yeah, it's this emotional tug and pull, this roller coaster that you go through, as I'm tearing down my workshop that I put so much time and energy into setting up a very specific way so that it was done right for the long term. You're tearing it down thinking, oh, I put so much into this. It's a little heartbreaking to tear it apart, even though I know I'm moving to a better shop, a better thing down the road. It's just, I don't know how to explain the feeling, the ups and downs of packing up your life and putting it in a truck. And, on the one hand, there's a lot of caution in the moving company and hesitation. You read all these reviews online of, people being held hostage by the moving company who changes the price once you get all your stuff on the truck, and then they don't deliver it to you, they withhold it and, try to, get you to pay more and all this stuff. So we're worried about that. You have worries like that in your head. We've done the best we can to choose the best company that we could based on the research and data that we had in front of us. But those are worries going on in your mind all the time because you're putting your whole life on these trucks and everything, that you've accumulated. But then on the other hand, I was thinking about that yesterday while I was cleaning up my shop and putting all these tools. I have a lifetime of tools that I've accumulated. My grandpa told me as I was, growing up, he always said, whenever you do a job, buy the right tool for the job and buy the really good version of the tool so that you have those tools throughout your life. And eventually one day when you retire, you'll be grateful that you have all the tools you need to, pursue your hobbies. And so I've always done that. And I have this lifetime of really good tools that I've accumulated. So, I'm thinking about that and all the money into that. And I know my wife's thinking the same thing with her art studio and everything she's accumulated. But then the song came on while I was cleaning up the workshop yesterday. I think by Jack Johnson, called "I Got You," and the main verse of the song is "I got you, and that's all I need." And I keep reminding myself of that because at the end of the day, as long as I've got her, and we're both heading off into the sunset to this new dream and goal of ours, that's really all that I need. Everything else can be replaced. Wouldn't want to, couldn't afford to, but ultimately all we really need is each other and, and a dream.